Yeah, sometimes the extractor on this thing doesn't want to pull the case out. So I have to look at that on the bolt. Overall, I know this thing, this is the new stock, the new Boyds stock that went on it, on this Axis 223. It's a BSA Majestic 3 to 9 power 40 millimeter Easy Hunter reticle scope. I did put a rail on this one, on this rifle, and anyway, the stock definitely improved it a lot. I wasn't too thrilled with the bolt pack, and I'll show you the results. Probably maybe you see some of the footage, the impact footage, but this was the just general bolt pack. Federal bolt pack 55 grain full metal jacket, and some American Eagle, a few of those thrown in, but it's pretty much the shooting the same. 100 yards, 223 axis. What was really, and then I went to, on the second target here, this is at 100 yards, I went to PPU 55 grain soft point right here. Not too good. I don't understand why, because it's really not bad ammo, but went back to the Federal bolt pack and threw this group down here, and believe it or not, I know the rifle's capable of this. Winchester 55 grain soft point Super X right down here at the bottom, that's a 1-inch group. That's what it measures at, and all I had to do is move it up a little bit, but so yeah, it's capable of that, and with this stock, that proves that it's capable of it. So I know it can do it. I know that, and I'm fooling around here with factory ammo, so I know that I can do better with this rifle, with hand loads, working up some hand loads for it. I know I can get this maybe even better with hand loads. So, but it will definitely be right around this with hand loads. This rifle's capable of it. I know it is, but and that was factory ammo, so that's really surprising for me. But so it definitely likes the Winchester. The bolt pack stuff's not super great, but it's actually better than the PPU was, which is surprising. Usually the PPU is better than the Federal bolt pack. So on some of my, like my ARs, for example, but and just the Federal bolt pack is just all over. But it's in the general area. It's 100 yards. This is what? Maybe a 10-inch. It's paper plate size. Well, actually it's a little smaller than paper plate, but maybe 10-inch group. I mean a 10-inch target, maybe. I'm not sure. But these are the 4-inch targets, rifle targets. So that's the Axis. Right now I'm just playing around with it, running some more bolt pack through it, because shooting that Winchester's a little more expensive. So, but that's what it likes. It seems to like the Winchester pretty good, and hopefully I've got it sighted in on that Winchester now, so that I know it's capable of that, and just shooting the other stuff, you know, for just having fun, but leaving it sighted in with the Winchester ammo. So well, it's like I said, I'll have to look into that extractor. It's not wanting to extract very well, weak extraction, so and I'll look at that on the bolt. But other than that, it's running pretty good, running fine, that Boyds stock, and it's really nice stock. I mean, it's laminate. This particular stock is CNC machined, so I know I shouldn't have to bed it or fit it or anything like that. It's exact for this Axis action, and when I pull the takedown screws, it's all solid in there. It just does not move, so it wouldn't do any good to bed it anyway. You're not going to do yourself any good to bed it. It's as good as it's probably going to get. So the free float's good. I checked the free float on the forestock, and it's good. So got plenty of clearance. It's just it's a really good stock, and it's a nice looking stock too, actually. With the Prairie Hunter, it's got the little what do you call it, cheek well on the comb here, cheek well, I guess, on the comb. So it's the only problem is like they said, the trigger guard is plastic they send with you. On my other rifle, I did get a metal one for it, so the metal ones are available. It seems to take the mags pretty good. You know, no problem with that. Clicks right in, comes right out. So overall, I'm pretty well pleased with the stock, and I know that this rifle is capable of better than what I was getting out of it, and now I know it is. So anyway, that's it. And like I said, I'm just playing around now. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you can see the ammo that was laying out, but you know, I got the Winchester, and that's just the Super X stuff. That's what it really likes. The American Eagle stuff, the Federal Bolt Pack, and the PPU 223 soft points. So those are the ammos that the ammo that I was using, factory ammo. So okay, just for a quick recap on the axis that I put the new Boyds stock on, laminated, CNC machined, everything's nice and tight. The barrel's free floating good. It's because it's CNC machined, it shouldn't need to be bedded or anything else done to it, any fitting. It's a pepper stock, laminated. It's the Prairie Hunter, so it has the cheek well and the comb here. The only issues I was having, well, it's a 3 to 9 power 40mm BSA Majestic scope. It's I put some flip lens covers on it, but it's an Easy Hunter reticle. I did mount a rail on this rifle, so I can, if I need to, I can change out the scope, put a different scope on here if I want. But the problem I was having today was I was having two problems actually. One was the extractor. So I'll have to look at it. It's extracting weak. It's not actually extracting the empty case or around from. So I'm going to have to look at that. The other thing was I had a couple of light primer strikes, so maybe 2 light primer strikes, so I'm going to need to take a look at that also. Other than that, it did pretty well. It's I know the mag says you hold 4, but I usually, if I'm here at the range, I just load 5. It'll hold 5, so that's what I shoot in. The results were at 100 yards for the 223 axis, and ammo and different brands of ammo. Factory ammo is going to make a difference for sure. This was the Federal Bolt Pack 55 grain full metal jacket, and I went from there to the 4 targets, rifle targets. The PPU didn't perform as well. The soft points, 55. It's all 55 grain. Didn't perform as well, which is surprising. Usually it does. Went back to the Bolt Pack 223 here, and finally the Winchester is what it liked. The Winchester Super X 55 grain soft point down here at the bottom, 1-inch group. So I know this rifle is capable of that. I sighted in. I zeroed it based on the Winchester ammo, but you know, that stuff's kind of expensive, so just playing around at the range, I'm going to probably be using the Bolt Pack a lot too. And it's accurate enough, but it's not, if I want pinpoint accuracy, if I want much better accuracy, I won't say pinpoint, but much better accuracy, then I'll go with a Winchester. And it's a good hunting load, being a soft point. So anyway, that's where I am. It was well worth it as far as straightening out my groups, so putting the new stock on. So I'm more or less happy with it. I bet my handloads will probably be even better. So thanks for watching.